Simon knows a lot of stories. That is true, as long as they are keyboard stories. I know that story because I was one of the people that bought BSP and then got cucked. Originative has a classic beige BSP set, but it doesn't come with a spacebar. What the fuck? Yes, they ran out of space-bars because the space-bars that originally came with that BSP set were GMK. What about GMK? GMK is okay. Their quality has gone downhill, and it's gotten to the point where you should probably not be buying GMK. I want to hear hooker stories from Simon. I don't have any hooker stories. Watching Simon from work, getting paid to watch the big suck. Yes, this is... Do I have any RGB boards? I have a duck unicorn that has an acrylic duck unicorn, which has a RGB PCB that has like 100 RGBs in it, except it stopped working. Yeah, that's the only one. What's the history on the ZZ96? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Is that the one run by what's his face? The guy who makes cheesecakes. He's the cheesecake guy, right? Simon, I feel like you hate all switches and keycaps. Where do I get my stuff from? I am going to be doing a shopping run near the end of the stream where I'm going to buy switches and stabilizers. As for keycaps, my most recent purchase keycap set was DCS Red Alert, which is a lovely DCS set from Signature Plastics. If you like DCS, I love it. I'm using it at the office now, and it's spectacular. I have it on my Jane, and on my other Jane, I have BSP. Otherwise, I have a bunch of GMK sets that are pretty good because they're older generation. And then, what else? What else is good for keycaps? Like, if you want PBT, Infinikey's okay. Like, this is Infinikey on this board. What happened to BSP? They stopped doing business. I just know I paid almost $500 for it. Jeez, you paid $500 for a 96? That's pricey, dude. That's pricey, because even the Duck 96 was only like $350. Buy OG Cherry. Yeah, OG Cherry's good. Like, a lot of things are good. So, I'm not saying that everything is shit. I'm just saying that every keycap or every modern keycap manufacturer has their issues currently, and you should know about those issues intimately before you spend $180 on colored plastic. That's it. Lynn is doing a run of the whale again for $290 USD plus shipping. Is it worth it? Barely. It is barely worth it. Do not get a steel plate. Get an FR4 plate, and keep in mind that the FR4 plate might be too thin. To actually be sandwiched properly, so you might have to mod it. Oh, you bought it from Mech Market. Yeah, so pro tip, never ever buy anything from another human being on Mech Market. Ever. How to get whale. Bro, you don't want whale, trust me. Watch my 33-minute in-depth review on my exclamation YouTube, and you will not want it. The quality control is garbage. The feel is subpar. The anodization matching is subpar. The machining is subpar. Everything is subpar. It is so subpar. It was just a very, very disappointing board. Yes, go to Ocean, get whale. Okay, we're here. These are the last ones on this row. KBD 8X more than whale. I would rather get a TX E087, honestly. That's a recent board that I really like. Also consider the budget TKL coming out from Canon Keys. Are there any TKLs available or coming soon you'd recommend? Yes. There's a very special Korean one that's only for Koreans that's being run, which I cannot talk about. The Aru TKL, which is the one with the hieroglyphs up top, looks really cool, but I haven't gotten my review unit, so I don't know. The Jaguar by Singa KBD is spectacular. There's going to be more TX E087s running. I mean, there's plenty. Like, there's always TKLs. Wait, Simon, you're telling me we don't need screw-in stabs and we all need some cheap. Yeah, like you don't need fucking $20 stabilizers. So is there any BSP keycaps left to buy from? Yes, Originative has a TKL set for $180 without a spacebar. So you will need a JMK spacebar. I have bought one of those sets. They are good. They feel good. They are worth the $180 for me because I care about a keycap feel more than the pictures drawn on them and the colors on them. That's why I like my DCS. I love DCS. DCS feels really good. It doesn't sound the best, but it feels great. I mean, at some point, Percent will get better at PCBs. That's where you're wrong, buddy. You forget one important point. That important point being China. And also the other important point being business. The whole point of business is you deliver the minimum viable product. As long as people are accepting it and paying money for it, there's no reason for a business to improve. What's the budget TKL called? I'm not sure. I just know it's a thing. Devastating TKL, CK budget TKL, what? Oh, yeah, devastating. There we go. We got it. And then we just have our bottom row, which we can just slap out super quick. Just slappity slap. Just like me when Dad used to come home drunk. Alessia won... Oh, he won a proto? Nice. Simon, please put solder on the microcontroller. I dare you. This is not my PCB. And also, this is a Wilba PCB. I actually respect Wilba PCBs. Because they're actually well done and nicely routed. And they look pretty. I have a question. Paul, did you lube the inside of this? Because, like, it feels really smooth when I push it now. Like, did you put lube in this when I wasn't looking? Cannot find 2U stabs for a reasonable price anywhere. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna find some stabs later on in the stream. We're going to hunt on Taobao. All of us together. Oh shit, it's Paul's board? No. That is not Paul's. You think Paul has the type of money to buy a Zephyr? Yeah, please do not buy C3 stabs. They're kind of shit. When did GMK quality start sucking? Right around First Love. Or like a couple sets before that. I find the Durox tabs lightly inconsistent. Yeah, Durox tabs are inconsistent, and a certain percentage of them just flat out don't work. Just buy Cherry. Just buy Cherry. There's a reason why Cherry stabs have been great for like the past like 20 years. It's because they're great for the past 20 years. Any shopping avail? Not yet. All right, we are done with the hard part, which is the desolder. Hello is me. All right. Here it is. Let's see how many of these can actually be pulled out. I should have probably taken the keycaps off. I'm gonna put the keycaps in this lens pouch. I'm gonna take this lens and put it away safely. There we go. It's safe over there. Don't worry. All right. This is Infinikey, by the way. And honestly, like, it's ugly, okay? The design is really ugly, but the caps themselves look fine. The spacebar has a little bit of warp, but it looks like the warp is only on one axis. And also, this is all 5-side die sub, which is like amazing. I sound a tiny bit distorted, kind of like I'm peaking. Yeah, I probably am peaking. Alright, I should be peaking slightly less now. It's Diablo themed. Okay. That